Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are in the world on this Monday, December 8th. We're right into the season, and I can see everybody is enjoying the season and I love the hats, I love the sweaters, I love everything. It is that great time of year that we all celebrate. So, welcome to Mentor Monday on today. We've got a great show today with a couple of our favorite hosts and mentors. Just a couple reminders before we get started here. Some of the highlights are what we're into right now. There is free sign up for everyone with just any purchase until the end of the month, till December 31st. And it's also still pre early bird special for the convention. If you have not gotten your convention tickets, really encourage you to get those before the end of the year. And by the way, it's a tax write-off, so great to add to your taxes for this year if you want. But that's really the two big messages. We've got a special this month also in I think in the American market and the North American market. Buy one colostrum, get one colostrum free. That's a great classic product that we have in our product line. So really take a look at that and start stocking up on that in your stocking. Great stocking stuffers. So without any ado, I want to introduce my two best friends, two great friends, Gabriela and Dave Daughtrey. They're both with us today on this Mentor Monday. So great to see you two. I'm just going to turn it over to you. I know you've got a great agenda for us today. Hi, guys.
Thank you, J. Michael. Yes, Gabby is going to be sharing with us. She's the creative one, so always has ideas when it comes to gifts and just especially using the For Life products. I mean, she does everything from baking with the products. She makes mouthwash with the products. She's very creative. But before I pass it over to Gabby, I do want to say this. Um, I have a special code that if anybody needs it, you mentioned the convention, J. Michael. So I have a code where you can get your convention ticket for $99, get a free bottle of Transfer Factor Plus. I mean, think about that. That almost makes convention free. And get 10 raffle tickets, so you can possibly win one of the raffles. So if anyone's interested, let me know. I'll send it out to you or to the upline, and you can use that code for registration. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Gabby. And during today, if anybody has any ideas, one thing I love about, our family, our community here is that, we all contribute, we all share. So if any of you have any ideas or thoughts, please feel free to share. So with that, I am going to pass the microphone over to my beautiful, wonderful wife, Gabriela Daughtrey. Sweetie.
Wait, you're going to help with these ideas too, right?
I'll follow your lead.
Okay, all right. Okay, good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful, sunny, warm day in San Diego. In a way, I'm glad it's not raining in the daytime. I like it when it rains at night. That way, I don't have to be driving in the rain. I don't like that. So it's going to be a sunny Christmas. It's always a sunny Christmas here in San Diego. Um, I'm going to give you guys some ideas, and this one is a good one because we use the products, but there's also many uses for them. Rio Vita is one of my favorite products because you can make obviously a delicious drink with it. I like to add the collagen flavored or unflavored in addition to this, and also a stick of Rio Viva to the same drink I add to this. So, what I do also is I make lip scrub or skin scrub with it. This is one of the bottles, one of the little, uh, you could use these for your home meetings. To invite people to come and make your own lip scrub or skin scrub. How many of you use skin scrub? We still have our line of Aqua, and it has a volcanic scrub. But this is a fun one because you're using your Rio Vida sticks for it. So what I do is I put coconut in it, vitamin E, and a stick or two of Rio Vida to make the Rio Vida stick. I mean, to make the Rio Vida scrub. So this has been kind of sitting for like 2 months. And what you do is you just apply it on your skin, and the little granules from the Rio Vida are still there. But when you scrub it, you put a little bit on there, whether it's on your lips, on the back of your hand, on your legs, wherever you want to use a scrub, you just put it on, let it sit for a few minutes, and then you scrub it, you exfoliate that dead skin, and then you could either rinse it or you could just wipe it off with a wipey. And it leaves your skin really soft. It doesn't leave your skin sticky. So this is a good way to do your home meetings. And but you buy these little containers on Amazon, and then you just buy a jar of your coconut oil. And you make sure on all these gifts, make sure you make your QR codes, okay? QR codes are very important for your business. That's how you get people to come to your store. Every one of you has a unique QR code that takes them to your store. Okay, what do you think, Dave, as far as the QR codes?
Yeah, let's tell everybody where to find the QR code just in case they don't know.
Okay, let's do that because it's kind of tricky. I've asked the company if they could please do like maybe a sheet of QR codes we can download, and just you can use either address labels, which is what I used here, or you could just print them off a plain piece of paper and print them off of that, and just use like one of those what is it, the glue. Just use like a glue stick. That's what I was looking for. Did you find your QR code, sweetie?
I'm clicking here in the app to try to get it to pop up. It should be right there where your calling card is, but let me show. I'm gonna actually log in on my phone. So to our Zoom
Okay.
here.
So when you make let's say you make a little gift for somebody, you make a little card on your computer and you let them know, I made this little gift for you, a lip scrub. Maybe you have a bunch of people that work with you. This is a great gift. And you tell them, this is my Rio Vida stick recipe that I made. And then let's say you're giving this to your sister. You can give them a box of Rio Vida with her lip scrub or skin scrub. Just put lip skin scrub on the label and give her the recipe. So, and you tell them this Rio Vida stick is good for that, basically what the label says here: immune, antioxidants, and electrolytes. And another thing you can do is print out the profile on a nice decorative paper so it looks fancy, pretty, and you include it with your product and obviously your QR code, so they know if they want to buy more, they have a way to do that. So put QR codes on everything right there on the back of your products. I have so many gift ideas I put together yesterday. This is our digest kit, but I didn't put everything from digest. But let's say you're giving it to your brother, you make a little gift like this, and then you use cellophane. I have cellophane over there, but you make it pretty. Put your QR code on this too with the profile of every product. You use that because it's the more information. That way they don't I don't know how to use this, so I'm not going to use it. Very good stuff. The T4 Life we all love, those of us that use it. I use this for travel so much. It's great stuff. The digestive enzymes. Every time you eat, you need to take digestive enzymes. Every time you eat. Everybody needs them, okay? That's how we absorb our nutrients. Let me know when you find it, sweetie. Aloe vera is very good for your gut. Good for all kinds of digestive issues. It just helps your food and your mucous membranes. It just helps everything kind of just heal. It's a healing thing. When you consume it, it's healing. It's hydrating. It's just great for soothing your gastrointestinal tract, and it just helps a lot. And then you have your super detox. Super detox, of course, if you guys have done the what is it? The detox with Dr. Ronnie and Jillian and Claudia and everyone, you know that these products are very essential for our detox program. So these are just a few ideas you can use for your gift giving. Okay, sweetie, I see that you're sharing screen now. I think you're muted.
There, sorry. When you open your app, you all know that if you touch those little three lines up in the upper right, like the little hamburger there at the very right, where the blue is, just tap those three lines. That opens up your control panel. And if you look at the top, you'll see the name of my business, my 4Life ID number, my rank, and right next to it in a little circle has my picture. And everybody, you all need to have your picture. Put your picture on your calling card. Right there, you see the calling card in that little circle. Well, you're supposed to be able to tap that, and your calling card comes up with your QR code as well. But for some reason, it's not popping up. So I am going to message Andy Weeks at 4Life and ask him what's going on. So, but you should be able to have your calling card, and then here's a link. You can see the link at the bottom. If I click that link, all right, that's supposed to be where you can share your shop, with people. So you just click on share now, and then of course it asks you how you want to share it. That's working just fine. But you should be able to see the calling card again on the bottom on the left side. That's the card, your calling card. But for some reason, it's not popping up. So I apologize for that. But I will let 4Life know. But that's where the QR code's found. So there you go, sweetie.
Oh, well, okay. So great. Wait, I'll wait for you to. Okay. Great product for the reset of your digestion. Okay. Now remember, the gut is the hub of our immune system, and these products are going to help you get started on that. Now, I'm not sure if this is the right thing I'm supposed to be doing on this segment, but just gift ideas, okay? Yeah. So I happen to have a brand new bottle of 4Life. I don't know where we got this bottle, but when Dave travels, there's sometimes different offices give him bottles because they love him so much, right? Sometimes we buy them, sometimes they give them to us, but this is a nice gift idea. Wrapped in cellophane, just put a bow on it. And give them any flavor energy you want to give with you could even use any bottle you want to give them. Okay, brand new, obviously. You don't want to give something used. My favorite skincare. Okay, Aqua. Okay, this we still have it. Okay, we still have it. So please promote it. Our Aqua skincare is one of the best Korean skin products. Now, if you're a woman and you're into skincare, okay, you'll know by using this product how amazing it is, okay? It is amazing. And it has 8 products in this bag. 8. Okay? Very, very nice gift. This is what I give my niece This is, yeah, I give it to her. She buys it once a year, but for Christmas, I give her one. We give her one. Okay. But in case you, let's see, in case you just want to give a few items, I would suggest giving, let's say you don't want to give the whole kit, or you don't, or they don't have the whole kit available when you're going to give them. Like, let's say there's still time to buy your loyalty program this December. So buy everything you want on it. Okay, sweetie. So tell us what we get if we buy more than 100 life points.
Well, right now, if you buy over 100 life points, you're going to get your 20% instant discount until the end of the year. And those of you that haven't got the message yet, that beginning January 1, there will no longer be instant discount. All right. So what you can do, though, is you can be your own customer, buy through your My Shop. But what they're going to be doing, just since I made that comment, somebody might be wondering what, they are going to take those funds and start paying additional money to diamonds, diamond elites, presidentials, presidential elites. And there's certain you have to qualify at that rank, and you'll be part of a new pool. So put some extra money in your pocket for building your business. So that's what they're going to do. But for now, to answer your question, you will get a 20% instant discount.
Right. Now, do we get anything if we buy more than 100 LP? Is that the same thing?
Well, yeah, you get the instant, you get 20% off. Anything over 100, whatever's over 100.
Right.
On the fly, as you check out, they'll calculate. So let's say that you already bought so far 80 life points this month in December, and you buy 120 life points for Christmas, as gifts. Well, that puts you 80 plus 20 is your 100. That means you have 100 extra life points. You will get 20% back. That's $20 that you'll get instant discount during your purchase. It's calculated right at that time.
But we'll always get our life points. Somebody asks, we'll always get our life points.
Of course.
We're going to do away with the 20% instant discount, right?
Yeah, no, of course. You get your life points, but the instant discount you won't get anymore. But like I said, if you've already done your 100 LP on your own account, then just go ahead and buy through My Shop, if you're buying anything extra. And you get 25%. That's better than 20%. So it's not instant, but it's the next day. So, okay, you have to wait a day.
Yeah, I do like it because it's more money for us, even though it's in a paycheck form, So it's great. So if I'm going to give, let's say, my friend at the office or at church, I'm going to give him maybe this set here. It's the milk masks with transfer factor. There's 5 of them in here. And this is my favorite.
Let's ask Rexy how she likes it. She got hers. She got her aqua kit. Yes. Rexy, have you started using it?
And it's my first time a while ago. And yes, I think my face is so smooth now. So I am continue to use it. Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you, Dave.
Merry Christmas.
So as I was saying, the Aqua Moisture Cream, which used to be called the Rain Burst, I think. This is step 5. So there's basically, I think there's 6 steps with 2 rituals. Rituals means that you don't use them every day. You use them twice a week, or once a week. Okay. So the masks are a ritual. You use this for deep hydration after you use your volcanic mask, which is the exfoliator. And just so you know, the volcanic mask, it's kind of like a mud mask, but it has these little granules in it. And you could use it not just on your face, you could use it anywhere in your body. You could use it on your hands, on your elbows. We tend to have dry elbows. Got to get to those dry elbows. What I like doing is I like to put the mask on my on my elbows or anywhere I feel there's dry skin before my shower. And then I let it dry up, and then I take like a loofah or something that helps, remove dead skin. But with the volcanic mask, it really helps. Okay, really does help. And then you moisturize with your step 5.
I was going to say, sweetie, as far as gift giving, we have a lot of products that you can break open, like the aqua kit you're showing, where you can individually. You don't have to give a whole kit away. If you want to give somebody a cleanser, or if you want to give them the night cream, you can even give it toothpaste. We've got incredible
I'm
toothpaste.
getting to that.
What's that?
I'm getting to that part.
Okay, I'll let you talk about that. But I was
No,
going to
it's
say,
fine. I like your input on that. Yes. Break it up,
well, anything that has the sachets also. You've got the collagen, you've got Rio Vita, you've got Energy Go sticks, you've got aloe vera sticks. Any of our sticks,
Yeah, break it up and
you create a little variety pack.
Mhm.
And what great stocking stuffers. You can stuff stockings, with that. Or just put them all in a little baggie, or however you want to do it. The container, wrap it up. But that's what I would do. Give someone some variety, where they can try different things, because you never know. They might take to the real. I love Rio Vita. That's one of my favorite products. I love how it tastes. Very refreshing, antioxidants. It's got your transfer factor in it. And the other one is energy. If you really want a nice energy, I really wish they still had the Go shots. I don't have one here. I already had mine this morning. I think we bought them all. I bought, I don't know, probably 1,000, bottles altogether. But they're little teeny shots. And there was just a promo thing that 4Life had. But
For convention.
yeah, you crack it open and it's like a shot. You drink it. And, quick energy, very healthy, transfer factors in it. So, but anything like that, that you can just give a little variety pack. That way, you're not giving someone, just like all of one thing. You can try it. Try different things.
That's true. That's true.
Suggestion.
Do a variety pack. Okay, the vitamin serum is very important to have. You could buy these for the really like I have a friend that moved. She was from church, and I love our products. So when we love our products, we want to share them with the people we love. And the vitamin, I'm sure she's gonna love these two combined, because it's very moisturizing. And when you have moisture in your skin, you look younger. Okay. You just do. And obviously, collagen would be a great compliment. A few samples of our collagen with our aqua skincare, because collagen is very hydrating. One thing I was reading an article, I'm always reading health articles, and not because I want to be a doctor, because I want to be informed. Okay. I'm a person that likes to be informed, likes to know, how can I fix this without taking pharmaceuticals? How can I better my health? And sometimes I run into these articles, but the article is talking about fascia. Okay. Fascia is the glue that holds our muscles together. It's that webbing that when you open a chicken, you see this, or any kind of meat, you see this kind of white webbing on the muscle. That's called fascia. And that is basically, it holds our muscles together, but it also gives us the ability to move without our muscles breaking or slipping. So collagen is very essential in hydrating that fascia. Okay. It's very, very important to take collagen supplements, especially ours, because ours contain everything already in them. All the vitamins, it's hydrolyzed, it's got transfer factor. It is the two formulas we have, the two, one's flavored, one's unflavored. They have everything. All we have to do is take it every day. 2 or 3 times a day if you can. But it helps grow hair, healthy hair, okay? It helps our nails grow. It helps hydrate our skin, our muscles. Hydration is so important. Even you're going to see it the older you get. You know, you're going to start having these muscle pains. And a lot of times it's because our muscles are dehydrated that we have these. And also, we don't move around very much. If you work in an office job and you're sitting, it's very important to get up and move around every hour. And there's certain exercise I've been sending Dave that if you're sitting and your body hurts, you run in place, okay? You get that blood flowing. I think I've sent them to J. Michael and Claudia too. Some of these exercises, they're very easy to do, but you just have to do them. You just have to do them. Very easy, and they are life-changing, okay? If you do them every day, anytime, 3 times a day, however many times. Anyway, getting off on a tangent here. Okay, sweetie, do you recognize this gift pack here? Okay, so I massage Dave's feet when I feel like I have the energy to at night. This is a great gift item, okay? A lotion and some booties, okay? I like to put booties on after a foot massage because it keeps that hydration, okay? It keeps the hydration going. And even if you wear them only until you get to bed or maybe 30 minutes after you get to bed, if you don't fall asleep right away, at least you let that hydration seep into your feet. But our lotion is amazing. It also contains transfer factor, shea butter. It's like hydration. It helps your feet stay soft, or your skin or your hands. You can even use it on your face. I think before we had skincare for our face, and Numi was our before Aqua skincare, we used to use this Inumi lotion. It's called Inumi Bath and Body Lotion. So I know Dave loves this. Okay, so getting to the toothpaste. This is a nice little gift pack, okay? Tongue scrapers. Tongue scraping instead of mouthwash. Mouthwash is poison, especially if it contains alcohol and fluoride, okay? Get yourself some tongue scrapers. And if you can get stainless steel tongue scrapers or copper tongue scrapers, okay? This one's a pack of 2. Then I got a little sonic toothbrush, okay? I'm going to give this one to our grandson. And he can share with his mom the other tongue scraper. Very nice. But our toothpaste is very, very, very important. We use it every day, at least 2 or 3 times a day. And it contains postbiotics, which is a good microbiome. Oral microbiome is so important. Okay? Did you know that heart disease begins in the mouth? And now there's an article I read that says that dementia begins in the mouth too. Okay? If you have cavities, if you have bleeding gums, if you have parasites in your gums, if you have like a white tongue, if you kiss somebody or share a drink with somebody with bad oral hygiene, it's contagious. Cavities are contagious. So please be selective of who you kiss and share food with. It's not funny. You can die eventually. So please, this is a very important gift. It really is. I'm serious. It's a very important gift. Our toothpaste also contains transfer factors. And it's delicious. It's really good. It's so good that I always have like a bunch of it at home. But we have, how many people living with us? So every 2 weeks they want a new tube. So I have plenty on hand. So please, if you have it in your country, get it. Get it. And this alone would make a great Christmas gift. And also print out your profile so they know why it's important. And when you use a product and you tell people, I use this toothpaste because of this, and this, they're going to want to buy it. Okay. Don't forget to put your QR code on the back of your gift. Okay, sweetie, do you have an idea for a gift? I have more, but I just wondered. I wanted to give you a
Well, the
chance.
stocking stuffers, but giving, small gifts. But one of my favorite products is Rio Vita. I
Oh,
love now. You all know that the Rio Vita. It's a new formula, and that's the new bottle. I really, honestly, I like this formula better than the previous one. It's very, very similar. In fact, you might not even be able to tell the difference. I can. I like it because it seems to have a little bit more of a tartness to it, and I like that. It's got more pep, if you will, And so, but Rio Vita is one of my favorites, and I would like it actually if they had like a, Rio Vita sample pack, where you could, but you can use the sachet, of course. You can use those. Um, but yeah, I'm a big fan of Rio Vita, so that's probably my number one.
well, now with the upcoming holiday parties that you're going to be invited to, all of you, it's a great way to share your Rio Vita. Take a couple bottles. It's an investment, but if you know that those people are going to buy it, um, have them try it. Take some plastic shot glasses you could buy at the 99-cent store. It's not 99-cent store anymore. It's like $1.25, $1.50, $3, $5, and so on. But we like to call it the 99-cent store because you can buy almost everything there. They have just about every little trinket you could think of. And say, hey, would you like to try this new juice that I bought? It is amazing. It contains our immune molecule transfer factor. It contains vitamin C and elderberry, acai. It contains all those antioxidant fruits. It's a fruit drink. And it is delicious. And just give a little sample out. Another one we like to use a sample in a party setting is you get a big punch bowl. A punch bowl. Usually I use a punch bowl that has a lid on it. And I put maybe 5 Rio Vida in one punch bowl. One punch bowl will probably, you could put like sliced fruit in it if you want, but it would probably give enough for the people that are going to be at the party. And you could do a variety of these little containers with our product in it for these parties, whether it's a Christmas party, New Year's party, birthday party, anniversary, baby shower, wedding shower, any kind of party you go to. And ask, if you're not the one hosting the party, ask the host, would you mind if I bring a few drinks to your party to share and put my QR code on them? So if they're interested in buying my product, they can just scan the QR code that's on the container that for that specific flavor. And most of the time they'll say, sure. I had one, but I put it back where it goes and I forgot to take it down. It's rather high, so I would have Dave help me with that. But I did make one to show people how to promote your business. So you take your QR code and you make it bigger, obviously. You make it bigger, probably 3 inches big. And then you put on there what flavor you're going to be using, which in this case would be Rio Vida, berry flavor, immune drink. Scan QR code to purchase. You could use Immune Boost. You could use Energy. So, just be creative. Be creative with it. Didn't we used to do that for our meetings when we had them here at the house, sweetie?
Oh yeah, we always had little dispensers, where we had different drinks. The Energy Go sticks. You could try different flavors. Yeah, that was a big hit.
Right. Now, another two gifts I want to just, before I give it back to Dave, is you can give like to your relatives or someone you would like to give something extra to. You can make our shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion pack gift. That's a great idea because everybody loves shampoo and conditioner. For children, you can recommend as well the chewables with the kids vitamins pack. And obviously, the transfer factor pack, which would have our two main transfer factor formulas, which is trifactor and plus. These two, if you've been taking transfer factor for a while, are very, very good. If that person, I always recommend that if a person is going to have surgery, any kind of surgery, take these products, both of them, like half and half, like 2 and 2, a month before their surgery, or as soon as possible if it's all before a month, because you're giving your immune system the ability to heal after the surgery. And also recommend that take these as well after the surgery. Now, me personally, it says take 2. I took in February when I had surgery, I took 8. Okay. I took 4 of each in the morning and 4 of each at night. I split it up. And it did help me tremendously. And surgery is, because you go under anesthesia. Anesthesia is a toxin, unfortunately, but without it, you can't have the surgery. And there is a side effects to that. And I still haven't gotten my glutathione IV, which is very, very important. If you have the ability to get a glutathione IV before your surgery, it'll help you detox from that anesthesia that they put you under. And it's very important because anesthesia is like all drugs, it's not good for our bodies, but transfer factor helps with all that. And I'm excited for convention. Well, sweetie, can you explain for everyone how we can get the new Max product, Max Pro, before convention? How can we get this product before convention?
Good question. To my understanding, I believe you have to qualify for diamond or above. If you qualify for diamond or above, then you can start purchasing. I believe it's in February.
You get 2 bottles in February. You can buy
2
2 bottles
bottles
in February.
right? And then those that go to convention will have the ability to purchase there. I think everybody else won't be able to make the purchase until I think June after convention.
Correct.
So, but yeah, if you want to get the Transfer Factor Max, which I recommend, I've been using it now for, since we got ours, and I actually do feel a difference. I feel, if I could use one word, I would say potency. This particular transfer factor with the phytofactor in it is very potent. I like it a lot. So this is it right here, Transfer Factor Max. I love the claims on the bottle. Keep in mind, this is a pre-edition or pre-launch edition, but I hope they still keep this on the bottle where it says increase immune stem cells to support tissue regeneration. Over 90% immune cell activation, neutrophils. So it actually, in fact, we'll have to get Dr. Ogina to talk about neutrophils sometime. That's one of your immune cells. But that's what they found with the phytofactor. Neutrophil activation is extremely high. So yes, Transfer Factor Max. Great product.
Yes, I love the fact that it says supports tissue regeneration because I've been I've been looking at our fruit trees and and there's ants on them, there's all kinds of bugs, and they sometimes are injured by these bugs and they regenerate. Yeah, you'll have a leaf that's half eaten or something, but obviously with our help, there's a holistic way of exterminating bugs, by the way. You could use diatomaceous earth, you could use soap. Even soap is not healthy, but it'll kill some of those bugs. But it is amazing how trees, they can't move. They're planted, they're rooted. Um, and they can simply heal themselves. So this product contains, that kind of technology. And I'm excited to hear your testimonies on it, all of you, once you start taking this product. And the dose is 4 a day. So you can take 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. But please, every bottle has a directions on how to take it. Okay. For that, you need to take 4. Okay. You can't tell me it doesn't work 3 months later because you didn't take 4. Okay, our bodies are interesting. They when you give them the help they need, they heal. But if the bottle tells me it's 4 or 2, I'm going to take the dose that the bottle says to take. Okay, so enough for 1 month, basically. It is. That's why they put it in a bottle with the amount of pills, capsules enough for that month. Okay. And I always tell my customers, this is a therapy. Okay. It's a supplement, but it does contain the ability to help your immune system, help your body, help whatever is going on. Even if you're healthy, it will maintain that. It will help you. So take the dose on the bottle for at least 3 months before you say it doesn't work or it's amazing. Even if you took it 2 days, which I had a friend tell me, oh my gosh, that product you gave me, I stopped coughing like 2 days later. And I'm like, keep taking it. Keep taking it because it's still there. You need to get, your health.
I'll say something about that. It's called an immune response. COVID is a perfect example. Some people were not even affected at all by COVID. It was like, what COVID? Didn't affect me at all. Well, that's because you had a rapid immune response. And that's what it's all about. You want to have a fast immune response anytime you're confronted with some sort of threat. That's what transfer factor does. I know we don't talk about immune responses all the time, especially this time of year, Christmas. Who wants to go to a party and everyone's talking about their immune system? But the reality is, it's important for us. It's important for everybody. And that's why these gifts are so great, because you're giving somebody the gift of health, and it also opens up the door for conversation. So if you give somebody, I know people don't, generally like to receive a bunch of pills for Christmas, but if they have a condition, you're doing it because you care about them. They're important to you. But with the other products, like the Energy Go sticks, the ones you get multiple benefits from, even Rio Vita, antioxidants, they all have transfer factor in it. So you can tell people that this has transfer factor. And chances are they're not going to even know what that is. It opens up the door for conversation. And that's what we do. We talk, we converse. So think about it. If everybody's just, stuffing some stockings with some little sachets, or creating a variety pack, or even giving away the skincare, like even the mask has transfer factor in it as well. Your skin, does absorb as well. So it's all about talking. And that way it's very light, easy, non-threatening, because you gave a gift to someone and now you can tell them what it's about. So that's the true spirit of giving, because you've given them a gift, but you've also given them the gift of good health, which is very important.
Yes, it is. So now I'm going to hand it over to you. But before I do so, just remember, print out your QR codes. Very important for this gift giving season. And if you have a computer where you could print out the profile with the gift, that way they know what it is. Okay. And then follow up. Important thing is to follow up after you give your gift because it's an investment on your part. Okay. But I cannot find any other gift I can think of I could buy at Walmart. If I'm going to give a gift, I'm going to give something that I promote, that I sell, that I use. So with that, thank you. And I'm going to give it to Dave so he can close us.
Also keep in mind that you can give other things as well. Like if you're going to a party and let's say you bake cookies, Gabby, in fact, she'll have to do a whole segment on how she bakes. Actually, sweetie, you ought to do like a little video of you baking some cookies with ProTF, some of the different 4Life products. She's very creative, but her cookies are awesome, and even things like banana bread or carrot cake. A lot of stuff you can put some of the 4Life product in there and add a little bit of flavor and have some transfer factor in there as well. So I'd like to just kind of close by saying this. Another year has gone by with the end of the year, and I'd like us all to kind of reflect on 2025. And I'll just say this, for me, 2025 has been a year of education. I've learned a lot. I feel like I've learned an awful lot about our business of what we call networking. I have found myself in new territory, and what I mean by that is that I never thought I wanted it when I joined 4Life to be, have a legacy company, make a lot of money, and have something that lasts a lifetime. We talk about it as networkers. I mean, I was in network marketing for 18 years before 4Life. I started in 1981 and went through a few different companies. And it wasn't my fault those companies went down, and went down because of bad management. And, that's why I love David Lisenby. He knows how to manage our company very well. And so I find myself in this new territory of having to reinvent, to rebuild. And I've learned that everything is cyclical. Life is cyclical. We go through cycles, just like the seasons. Some days it rains, some days it's sunshine, some days it snows. There might be a hurricane if you're in the Caribbean. There might be a tornado if you're in Kansas. That's just the way life is. Business is no different. So we have these cycles, and you have to be able to weather any storm there may be. If you're going to ride the wave, and enjoy the good times, just be prepared as well for the other seasons that may come along. And I have had people pass away. Gabby and I in our organization, we've lost a number of our downline, for whatever reason. Sometimes it's age, and even for other reasons. We did have a couple that passed away during COVID, and so I've just had to learn to go back to the basics. If somebody were to say, Dave, what do? You go back to what we do, and that's prospecting, talking to people. So for me, just so you know, in fact, we will have upcoming here a goal session where we're going to be sharing, all of us. I want to ask all of you, what's going to make 2026 different than 2025? So for me, a couple of things. One, Upline Pro. We have Rexy with us now. Jillian does a fantastic job. I mean, Jillian's is great when it comes to her creativity as well, with all of the, the content that she creates from all of the, the presentations and flyers and everything. Now we have Rexy that's going to be helping with communication and also newsletters and just keeping in touch with everyone, and also creating flyers and things like that. For me, 2026, the big word, canvas. I'm going to canvas. What's canvas mean? I'm going to go out on the streets. I'm actually going to go out and just talk to people. I'm going to pretend I'm a politician. I hate politics, by the way, but I'm going to go out there and meet people, talk to people, know people, know people, know people, know people. And that's what we do. All right. So I want to encourage everybody, be social, especially this time of year. You know, go to parties, even if you're not invited. Be a party crasher. Go to parties and meet people, socialize, and maybe if you have some samples, give out a sachet of Energy Go sticks. You know, but make sure you give people your calling card as well, so that you can and get their information. All right, so that you can follow up. The fortune is in the follow up. We know that. But for 2026 for me, I'm actually going to be doing a lot of canvassing and working on developing, making Upline Pro better for all of us, so that we can all use the various tools to develop our businesses. So, you know, we love you all. We're grateful, you know, for all of you, and we've got a wonderful family, community, a wonderful team of people, and we need to fill up these calls. You know, during 2026, I want to have over 100, you know, on these meetings. You think about it, all the billions of people in the world. All right, we all need to do our part and invite someone. So, thank you. And if anybody wants to share any ideas, feel free to do so. I will pass it back to, I believe, J. Michael, back to you.
Thank you,
I believe
Dave.
it will go back to you.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you, Gabby. Great ideas. And gosh, what a fun day today. I love the people getting involved with the holiday season. But thanks so much. Does anybody have any questions or other ideas? I did put the link to Upline Pro in the chat. If you're not a member of Upline
I
Pro,
think
it's
Jillian has a
totally
question.
free to join Dave's Upline Pro. And it has a wealth of information in there. And as Dave said, with Rexy coming on board and Jillian doing some great things in the educational library of Upline Pro that you have access to once you're a member, really encourage you to join that. So I appreciate everyone that joined us live on Facebook as well. We had a couple people joining us from Facebook today.
Elena has her hand up, actually. I think Jillian
Great.
also wants to share something.
Wonderful. Jillian, why don't you start and then we'll go to Elaine.
I just want to make sure Rexy actually has one of the things that we want to do. We're talking about a lot of things coming up in communications. Rexy's done a little mini presentation just to help you stay connected, and I'd love for you guys to. Helena, do you have a question or a point first before I hand it over to Rexy? You have to unmute.
Yes, you know, I've been trying to go to every single party I've been invited, you know, to present and be there. And I've been doing a lot of contacts, and it's been busy, but just enjoying the party and talking to people. But I did a campaign that is called December Without Procrastination. And I do it everywhere that we have a chat for the team. And I always put a quote every day about let's go, no procrastination, December without procrastination. So, you know, because we get excuses about, oh, it's Christmas, everybody's partying, everybody thinks, but I think we have a lot more chances to networking by going to all those parties. So let's keep partying. That's it. Thank you.
Yes, I
Thank you.
agree.
Thank you, Helena.
Let's
And then
party,
just-
Elena.
Can I just share one tip and then I'm going to pass it over to Rexy? Right now, a lot of people are getting Christmas cards from you, right? A lot of people virtually, you know, one of the best gifts I would look at doing, especially is the one gift that we forget is that For Life will ship things to your friends and family. So you could purchase something for your friends and family, regardless of where they are, and, you know, it's covered for shipping. You don't have to worry about getting out of your door. What a best way to send somebody a gift. But also for Christmas cards, you know, I would print off a little, if you have a business cards, right now it's free to join. What better way to promote? I have a really great gift for your health right now. You know, here's a free coupon to join for free. The company's paying the cost, right? So they just have to buy anything, you know, right now it's free to join. What a great little gift to give somebody, the gift of health, like Dave mentioned it. And that's a great opportunity to take advantage of that right now. So we sometimes forget that we have these promotions on by the company. A little coupon card with your, like, to even your Christmas card should have your QR code on it. And, you know, send them back to your store, let them know it's free to join right now to start earning or getting their supplements for free, which I think Rexy right now is going to do a little presentation about what's coming up. So I'm going to give you a spotlight, Rexy. Okay. And
Thank you
then
so much, Julian. So, are you seeing my screen now? Thank you so much all for joining our call. But before we end this, so of course, we have a December bonus. attend Mentor Monday this month, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a prize, actually prizes, on the last Mentor Monday of December. So the more you show up and the more you stay plugged in, the more chances you earn to win. And important reminder, everyone. So to qualify, make sure you are signed up in Upline Pro. Make sure that you have an account in Upline Pro. Then there will be a special gift sent to all members. Don't worry. Maria's sketch note, don't miss it because it's a holiday bonus that you'll love, everyone. And of course, I will also announce our this week events. So tomorrow we will have our health talk with Sonia and guest by Julian Murray. So may I call Sonia or Julian to give a little ideas for tomorrow call?
Sonia, are you available, or otherwise I can talk? Sometimes she's not on camera.
She's driving.
Okay. No worry. I can let you guys know tomorrow. Another gift of health that you don't know. Do you realize that not only can you get some of your supplements covered by your health insurance, but also it could be covered by your doctor in terms of writing a prescription. And we also have financing options that a lot of people don't know that we have that you could be using to help purchase your supplement. So this is a great call tomorrow night at 8 p.m. But the one other thing people don't realize is that a lot of people could be coming in to get their supplements covered by becoming a preferred customer, by sharing their link, and that gets them an opportunity to earn their supplements for free. So you look at the different approaches of how you can get people on your team. It's free to join right now. What better way to get your opportunity to share a link that can help you pay for your supplements for free? But there are also services out there, and guess what? Sonia is an expert at this. This is what she did, and now she's doing for life full time. So she used to be paid to help people get access to the supplements from another insurance company, but she's going to show you the tricks tomorrow night. So make sure you be on that call. That's going to be a good call. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Julian. And of course, we will have our Life Legacy call on Wednesday, and be sure to attend that call. And here is how we stay connected. Here's the QR code, so you can join to our Upline Pro or visit and follow our business page, the Upline Pro. I will send also this in our chat box. And of course, we also have our Good Health Facebook group. So don't miss, be sure that you are a member or part of this group. Then also we have our Upline Pro Inner Circle group and our uplinepro.com website. So if you have no account yet, please make sure that you will sign up here so that you will have a chance to win for our prizes. So that's all for today. And thank you so much, everyone. And let's see you again in our next call. And have a great day. Have a great morning, evening, afternoon to all of you. And thank you so much for joining us. Thank you also to Dave and Gabby.
Thank you.
Have
Bye-bye,
a great day,
everyone.
Thank
Bye,
you, everyone.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Holidays.
Thank you,
holidays.
everyone.
Bye-bye, guys. See you next week.
Good job,
See you next-
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.